Tinubu committed treasonable felony, must face criminal charges for commissioning 30 km of 700 km Lagos-Calabar road project. Sowore speaks. Good day to you, my dear listeners, and happy weekend. Here is an human rights activist, Omoyele Sowore, says Tinubu committed a treasonable felony and he must face a criminal charges for commissioning 30 km of 700 km Lagos-Calabar road project. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Nigerian human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for commissioning a fraction of an uncompleted infrastructure project. Sowore condemned the commissioning of just 30 kilometers of a proposed 700 kilometer Lagos-Calabar road project, stating that such action is not only deceptive but should be treated as a treasonable felony. According to him, the act of commissioning an incomplete project is emblematic of the persistent failures and manipulations of the Nigerian political class. The human rights activist disclosed this on Saturday via his social media handle. Sowore noted that commissioning uncompleted projects should be treated as a treasonable felony without a statute of limitation. He further stated that President Tinubu must face criminal charges over the action, stressing that this case must serve as a precedent to deter future political deceit. He stated that to maintain transparency and accountability, it should be unlawful to initiate road construction project with a flag of ceremony or to commission unfinished project anywhere. Perpetrators, he insisted, should face criminal charges. According to Sowore, to maintain transparency and accountability, it should be unlawful to initiate road construction projects with a flag of ceremony or to commission unfinished project anywhere. Perpetrators should face criminal charges. It is imperative that Tinubu faces criminal charges for commissioning merely 30 kilometers of a 700 kilometer road and rail project. This case must be made an example of to combat entrenched shenanigans of the Nigerian political class. Commissioning an uncompleted project should be regarded as an act of treasonable felony with no statute of limitation, he added. Sowore had earlier described Tinubu's 2 years in office as a colossal failure, accusing his administration of economic mismanagement, misplaced priorities, and worsening national security. In a post on his formerly Twitter account on Thursday, Sowore had slammed Tinubu over his handling of several key national issues, particularly the economy, infrastructure, fuel subsidy reforms, and security challenges. He had said Tinubu's failure ranged from letting Boko Haram terrorists be moved from Borno and Yobe states in the northeast to Kogi, another state in the south, to subsidizing corrupt government officials and lawmakers while ending fuel subsidy for poor Nigerians. Sowore had said a man who took 2 years to construct only 30 kilometers of highway on his signature 700 kilometer Lagos-Calabar highway project is a failure. Sowore, a former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), further criticized the president's management of the Naira highlighting the sharp depreciation of Nigeria's currency since Tinubu assumed office on May 29, 2023. A man who met the other exchange rate at 400 naira and pushed it to 1,600 naira is a failure, he wrote, referencing the current parallel market exchange rate that have raised alarm over the country's fiscal policies and inflationary pressures. On the controversial removal of fuel subsidies, Sowore argued that the policy disproportionately hurt the poor with benefits continued to flow to the political elite. A man who ended the petrol subsidy for people with low incomes but still subsidizes corrupt government officials and lawmakers in the name of budget padding is a failure, he had said.